Hello, welcome back to Subnautica, survival mode, uncut, episode 20. Settle in, grab yourself a drink, and let's get on with finding the cure.
I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Well, hello, welcome back to Subnautica. Here we are again, back trying to continue the cure, a search for the cure. Right. So when we were here last time, I'd left my equipment all the way down underneath us. 1,200 meters underneath us. And I come back through a gate that ended up at the enforcement platform, and then realised I needed a drink and hadn't got anything. So I got back here, really made it back by the skin of teeth, and cooking and eating things with my thermo blade with that. Eating a few fish, just getting enough moisture on board to just get back here and drink some water. So we're just in the process of getting some more water. But we got to wait for that so that we got plenty of water to take back with us. But it reminded me that I ought to just have a quick look at the base and remember we've made an aquarium, and in the aquarium some fish have grown. They've come up. So now what we can do, because we've got some space, we can hop in here and start and get out again, it seems. So let's just get in here, because what I can do is stop 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as I leave 2 peepers in here, which I've got 2 peepers in here, we can then take the 8 peepers I've just captured, and we can now salt them. So if I get, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we've got 8 peepers, and if I get 8 bits of salt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I can now cure these. Instead of just eating them, I can cure them, and these will make excellent food for me to have with me. And so I will take those, and this will make a change from marble melon all the time. And of course the thing is, being that they're cured with salt, they will take a little bit of moisture away from me at the same time. But nevertheless, that's quite useful. A cup of coffee and see how that's doing. That's produced some lumps of salt, as we can see. It's 68% on progress of first water bottle. So we're getting there. Well, we can have a quick cup of coffee, which is always nice. So there we are, we've got some peepers, and as you can see the food is 32, so that's a very nice amount of food, although a -2 in water, but bottles of water will be forthcoming fairly soon, and then we'll be away. We haven't really got anything much that we need to worry about in here, but let's just see what. Let's refresh ourselves. The scanner doesn't see that actually that much. Salt deposit, yes, well we don't need salt. That's heat area, which we know because we're fired by heat here. And that's it. It's not actually seeing a great deal, but then again, we've only got a single scanner chip range increase, which is basically an extra 50 meters round the standard 300. There's Poseidon, 1,200 meters away, and don't forget he's in the right at the heart of the mountain of the volcano down there at the moment. So there we go. So with a bit of luck, we'll have our water very soon, and we can then go back. I want to make sure that I travel back with water on board, because we've got other little windows to go through, so I want to make sure I've got a couple of bottles of water. But yeah, that worked out all right, didn't it? We've got our little peepers here, and then we can travel back. It's all good stuff. Let's just go and see if there are any bladderfish outside. Oh dear, it's a bit dark out here now, isn't it? Oh, there's our mate. Look, here he is. Hello. Let's play with the fishy. Oh, come on then, back you come. There's it. Whee! It's good fun, isn't it? Well, it's daft, really, just playing with the fish, but there you go. Yeah, I wonder if he's going. He's probably do that, so we'll tell him not to follow us. Right. So that's it. He won't follow us now. Won't follow us around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Well, that was a nice spacecraft until it ventured here and got itself shot down, really, wasn't it? How are we doing? 91% on the waterfront. It's just got one piece of salt. So it's It's getting there. It's getting there. Now, what I didn't have with me, because I left it in... Oh, hang on a minute. Pretty sure I've got that here. Of course I have. While I'm up here, I can probably finish off the rocket, which we can do whilst the water's coming. So we might as well do that, because obviously I brought that kyanite with me. So there's the fuel reserve. We've got the kyanite. We haven't got any crystalline sulfur with us, or iron power cells to be blunt. So we can't do that. We'll leave 4 bits of kyanite up here though, seeing as we've got it. So there's the first bit of water coming out. I think there's a convenient stuff. There we are. There's nowhere to leave the convenient stuff. Is there? Is that the only stuff box I've got? Yes, it is. Oh, right, okay. Bit of titanium, none in there, and none in there. I've got no titanium up in here. Well. Let's just stick this in the food and drink locker then, because it's not really holding any food and drink. How's this doing? Does it still got its salt? Is it? It's just producing another bottle of water, and then once it's got our 2 bottles of water, we can then move on. I will meanwhile eat some marble melon to keep myself hydrated. And so there'll be another pot full here, which I will consume before we head out. Once we've got the water from this, it's filtering the last bottle of water, which is going to be fairly rapid, and we'll be able to move on. I don't think I completed my, or did I complete my observatory up here? No, I didn't complete the observatory up here. I was going to put an observatory on. There's our little cuttlefish playing around there. There he is. Whee! Seems to be quite happy. He seems to be able to come through the glass quite easily. Oh, very good. Not. Never mind, eh? Let's tell him that he mustn't follow me. Yeah, so I never did put the observatory on the other side of here, and I haven't got enough quartz to be able to do that. But we can see our aquarium here hasn't grown any more peepers since we went in and took it down. We just left a pair here to grow another 8. But it's a lot easier going fishing in this tank for what we need than going outside for it, I've got to tell you. A lot easier. Significantly easier. Right, 24%, we're nearly there. Just got to wait. I'm sorry about the bit of delay. What else should we let's just take stock. Have we got other things to read here about deceased remains of research specimen? So that was that thing we saw lying down. And here's the remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. Environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive, containment research purposes for months or even years. The facility collapsed. This specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Well, we know that they killed everything they could. Evolution might share some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets. This fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen on aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Probably true. Data downloads, alien data, scan data. What have we got from them here? Warper parts. So these are organic parts. Display contains DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. Production setup lines suggest these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. So those are the things that keep warping us about all over the place. Damage report. So that was we read about that. That's why the thing was the facility was destroyed, because they got rid of it, rid of everything. They got one specimen was unaccounted for. Hey, hello Vlad, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome back. And this is some information on the carp contagion profile. Treatment procedure is unknown. We do actually know. We got to go and visit the Sea Emperor, which is what we're about to do. more advanced theories, which is just some background reading for the thing. But there's the green spots on our hands, which isn't looking too clever at all, sadly. And there's one other little piece of information. What was that? Scavengers and parasites. Oh, the amoeboid we saw. So simple. There's nothing we can do about it. Nothing useful to us about it. So we'll not worry about that. Pretty well everything's good here. So we're at 114 days in since the last. Oh, well, that was the last message on day 114. We're a bit further down. Total of one day, 9 hours gaming, which ain't bad. So, hey, how you doing, Vlad? It's nice to see you. Oh dear, right. So, is this going to burp out some water yet? Not quite. So still waiting for this to produce my water, and I can go back to getting on with what I was doing. Which at the moment I'm just kind of spinning my wheels, doing not a lot of that actually. There's my little cuttlefish. Whee! Let's go and tell him not to follow us, because he'll come round in a second. And where are you, cuttlefish? There we go. He's all sort of good fun. There we go. So, hey, you're here too. Hey, Chanel. Nice to see you. Gosh, welcome back. It's been a little while, hasn't it? But there you go. Nearly there. We're getting on quite well with the game. We're into the end. Pretty well the end status of it now. We've got to. I've got nosy and came back to my base. I've left everything. I've got a base deep 1,000 meters underwater, and then there, as you can see, is my Cyclops, and that's 1,000 meters straight down underneath us. That's at the oh, what is it called? Well, it's at the alien thermal plant just outside it. The lava castle. That's correct. That's where it's at. So I've got to go back there and get it. So we're going to have a bit of a hop and a run around in the prawn suit in a moment. When I get this bottle of water out of here, and I've got 35% to go, and then we can carry on back. Oh, 5 likes. It's lovely. Well, it's very nice. I do appreciate you guys popping by and saying hi again. It's very nice. So obviously shows my stream is live public, which I wasn't sure about. Sometimes I rather forget, and I'm busy streaming. I'm recording it, but not doing it live. So yeah, what have we got? We got you. That's it. And Robert Starr. So hello, Robert. Didn't see you pop in. On that as well, but it's very nice for you to hit the likes, guys. All helps, all the likes do. Been having a very steady increase in viewership, which is really very nice. So how's your gaming days going? You having some time out at the moment, are you? Just chilling for a little while, which is good. Right, so I've got 1 bottle of water ready. Come on. It takes so long sometimes. You could do actually just speeding the game up a trifle. But there's nothing I can really do at the moment. There's nothing I want to build, although the ultraglide fins would be nice. I wonder if I could do that. I could probably do that if I might as well. No, that's going to take the modification station. But have I got all the bits? Got silicon rubber down the bottom. Yes, I can do those when I'm back at Poseidon, which probably isn't a bad idea. That's about it. Really, there's nothing else here in terms of equipment that I need to build, except the blue tablet. Oh, we're going to need the kyanite for making a second blue tablet. We've got one, but I know we'll need two. So, how much kyanite did I put away in here? I put it in the food and drink. I've got 4 pieces here now. 4 pieces I'm going to need for building my rocket. So I'll do the rest of those when I'm back down at Poseidon. I've got everything down there I need. Honestly thought this would have been done by now, but it's taking a lot longer than I thought. So actually, do you know, I think, shall we declare it a quick cup of coffee? I'll go and get a quick cup of coffee while this does its thing. Back in a moment. Well, here I am back again, and what perfect timing. So that's I've got myself my cup of coffee here in my little magic coffee cup, and the bottles of water have turned up, so I can strip those off, put the 2 bits of salt in there, which I don't need any more salt. I've got some water to go back with me. That's still not quite grown. Are they ready? No, they're not. Right, so, in which case, let's go! Let's get back to this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, so we now have to go to the... we need to go off to the northwest. And head off to the enforcement platform. Which will be best done here. And off we fly. So that's over the Jelly Shroom Cave. And we keep gently flying along here, and away we go. past the reefers. Let's land on here and then get some speed. Get our speed up here. We don't particularly want to go down there. We're going the wrong way, that's why. Let's just haul ourselves along here, which will do nicely. We just carry on the grassy plateaus. This should take us to the island that we want to go to. Oh well, we're going to finish up a bit early. So off we go. And hopefully we'll get to exactly where we want to be. Well, we're getting there slowly. Let's just go up to the surface and... Oh yes, we need to go up over there. That's it. Whoop. We'll just wander through here. And we should be okay now. Hopefully I'm on the right sort of track. Yes, that's the odd camera that we left behind. But I've got to find the mountain. Oops. Where have we gone down here? That'll keep us moving forward. That's the mushroom forest. We're still not going the right way. Still not going the right way. We're still not going the right way. Hello, my cuttlefish is still here. Let's charge my legs and up we go again. I'm going the right way now. We want to be going there. So that's due north. So we go due north. And this should take us... No, come on, let's get some forward velocity. This should be taking us the direction we want to go. With a bit of luck. Yes, I'm hopeful, ever hopeful. We'll see what happens here. Oh, this is a bit of an abyss going across here. This is not exactly what I was hoping for, I've got to tell you. Not when it's taking anything here. We're going down and down and down and down and down and down. Whoa, we're going a long way down. Right, we'll see where we're... We've definitely got not quite where I want it to be. So we're going to have to cross this and see where we get to. I'm just going to have to keep tickling along and hopefully we'll come to something that is recognizable after a bit. We're in the mountains. We're actually in the floating islands, which is not quite what I was after being. In terms of presence, but there you go. There we go. Come on, get up here. Right, okay. So at least we're on here for the minute, and we can... Yeah, you get off, you get off. Now, where were we? The north. Let's see if we can get up here anywhere. This is being a pain. This is being a pain. No. Okay. Let's hop up onto here. I don't know if there's anywhere else I can hop to. That's where my base is. I'm 182 meters underneath. Let me repair my prawn suit, which should need a bit of repairing here anyway. And then I better have a quick look at where I am in relation to everything else, and off we go. Let's just go up the surface, get my bearings, and try to work out where I'm at, because I've gone wrong at the moment. And one thing is that this. Okay, so we are. There's the island there. Okay, to our southeast. That's why everything's not so clever. So we'll have to walk off and start flying towards the southeast. Flying to the southeast there. And see if we can just eke out our jetpack to get ourselves some distance, because that will be really quite useful. If we can get all the way across, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to. Give ourselves a bit more go. Yeah, see, there's a wreck. Come on! Come on! God's sake, get here. Oh! Nuts! It's so hard to I didn't say move. No, I said. Oh, come on. Let me tickle you with that. Ah, I bloody loathe this suit at times. Because it is just so difficult. Get in there, will you? Stop falling. Right, now I want to climb up this lot. Right, now get some power in the jets and off we go. Come on. Are we doing this? Are we getting there bit by bit? Bit by bit, I think we are. We're getting there, 300 meters below the ground, below the surface. Get up there, come on. 200 meters, yeah, we're getting there slowly. Enjoy, yeah, enjoy that. Yeah, I'm sure you do. We're climbing up. Right, so we should be able to just stop here for the second and charge our feet up. And then let go and fire. And we should be pretty well near the surface. We are. Now, okay, right, so let's just have we're only a few meters beneath the surface, so I can just swim up myself. That was a heck of a climb. We've still got to go there, northeast. There it is. That's what we want to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Northeast. Alright. So this should just be a nice, simple, easy access plane. There shouldn't be any great chasm to cross. There should be just a simple plane all the way across. Which it seems, there it is. Oh, you bastard. Bastard. Bastard things. Alright, there we go. We're up towards the island now, which is good news. We'll run into a warper. Almost the first thing we do is run into a bloody warper. Right, pain in the backside that is to do. Right, now, okay, so we're all good to go. I can now just wander around up here. At least we're not going to see warpers here on the surface. And we did go in through here, so we could actually just quietly not have to go through the water underneath. We can just wander straight down here in the prawn suit quite comfortably. We'll do the job quite nicely. And let's go down in this. Because there's the way down here just as easily. And then they'll find the elevator down here. We can just take the elevator down here. This will do the trick just jolly nicely. Although it's not really designed to take a prawn suit, I have to say, but it doesn't matter really, because there we are. You see, I've already used one bottle of water, so I had a cup of coffee with a couple of cups of coffee with me, so might as well drink that. And then we can go here, and it's on the other end, isn't it? In here. You go in here. Right, we're now almost back to where we were. Right, yay! Right, now we can get back to the centre of the planet. And carry on. Oh, everything's excellent. Well, we'll get there in the end. There we are. Right. Okay. So now we've done that one, and we're back in the centre of the world. We've been in here. We've got the blue tablet that leads outside, so we don't need to go there. We need to go down a bit more. Have a little look down here. Further down inside the alien thermal plant. Aha! So that can sit down. Yes, that's jolly good. We'll grab ourselves the iron cube. We've got to open the data terminal. This is about fossil data. Fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock excavated to construct the alien power facility. It's been possible to extrapolate on key trends: genetic divergence and exotic extinction event of about 1,000 years ago. Right, so have I got another purple tablet? I do. So this is all very good and allows us to get scanning stuff. And look at, there's a data terminal at the back, but you can see there's huge amounts of power going on here. So let's go and go up to this data terminal here. Synthesizing ion power blueprints. Whoa, what have we now got ourselves?
Ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
Right, so now we can make ion power cells and ion batteries. That's excellent. I don't know if there's anything else for us to... alien thermal plant. Let's just scan that. Right. And then there's a data terminal here to get something. Prime in... Oh, we've got some new information. Ow!
Alien facility location updated.
What have you done?
Connected to display system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
those little robots, which I think we alien robot. There we are. They do attack you. It's a low-level threat, and it does come up and just go and hurt you a bit. But we've got everything we need out of here now. Because we got that other piece of information about the alien thermal plants. Directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in battery-like devices in the plant itself. Each holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, has been drained off, presumably as it's distributed to other facilities in the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and given current understanding the mechanism involved uninterruptible, which is all jolly good stuff. So there we have it. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected with this cave system. Southeast of this position. Right, okay. So that's us now. We've got all the data out of here. We need to move on, really. So that means back to the ship. Really? Yeah, we're done. We're done here. So out we go, and over there. And into here. Right, okay, that's good. My God, my cute fish, cuttlefish is down here. My goodness me, boy, you are really, you're really taking a chance down here. It's hot. Very fortunately, although I just heard the that awful sound, which is the sound of a warper, it didn't come into here, which is just as well, really. Up and over there. And let's just wander around here. Oh, go away. Go away, go away. Go away. Go away! I've got to get out of here, but I can't remember how to do that. Go away, will you?
The volcanic rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's up here, isn't it? It's up here. That's right, okay. Alright, so now perhaps I can fix this again, and they'll leave me alone now. Right, now I've got to get into that without Go away. Right.
All systems online.
Got in here. Oh, right. Okay. That is hard work. That is such hard work. It really is. Marble melons. I need marble melon. Plant the thing. Eat the marble melon. Right. Let's finish off the marble melon. 1, 2, 3, and pick up the seed. Plant the seed. Right. So remember, I'm going to need more blue, blue thingy. And now it's time. I'm full up, and time to turn the lights off inside. Time to have a little look around and see where everything is. He's still out there, which is not good news for me. How is my power? I've got full power, but we'll get rid of those. We're going to have to go on to rig for silent running.
Engine powering up.
And now, with a bit of luck, we should be able to move around without him attacking us, so to speak, because we're quiet. And then we go down. Right, okay, so we are doing kind of okay. Where is he? Back there. Yeah, that's not too bad. There's the lava castle. And then what is going on with the noise here? More warpers, but they don't see us. With a bit of luck, we don't see them. Okay, what's going on here, noise-wise? Don't know. Is everything quiet and normal? Yeah, I think so. Right, I've got to find my way into Ah, what on earth is this noise going on now? Into the centre of the world. I don't know what all this noise is that I keep hearing in the background. I think this is it. I believe this is it. And this will take us down. We should do. How deep are we now? We're 12:58. Okay. No, this doesn't look too clever. No, I've got that wrong, I think. Aha, I've got to find the way in. I'll turn that off because I want to preserve my. See, there's the tower there, which is not what we want. We're not in the right place. Due south, so we're not that far from it. We're not that far from it, but we're still not quite right yet. We're still not in quite the right place. It's a bit of a search, I tell you. And then all of a sudden it will make itself plainly obvious as to where we've got to be. Ah, I think this is it. Because now now we've got to go down. And I think no, this isn't it. Well, it sort of is it, but it sort of isn't. This is if you like a little caldera. So we're at the wrong side of the lava castle for this. Oh, I know exactly where we are now. But we're just on the wrong side of everything. Wasn't a bad guess, but it's not the right one, unfortunately. go back here. So that is just a great big crater there, as you can see. It's not, but it isn't exactly the crater that we want. And we're back into this huge great area. There's the there is the lava castle again, and there is the entrance to it. Really, it's there that we want to go down. We should be able to follow that down. At least I'm sure that is the way in. Or should be, and we've tried to follow this in already. And it's not worked so far. Sworn this was, but it looks like we're just running out of. We've run out of go here, so it isn't this particular point here. It was somewhere else. And I'm damned if I can remember where. We have to keep coming back until we find it. Because find it we will. It just takes a little while to find the damn basis of everything. Considering we did so well to find the to find the lava castle, that was really very good indeed. See, there's the yeah, we're heading the wrong way. We got to be that's west. That's southwest. Thank goodness for the Right, okay, fine. Let's find the lava castle again and start over from there. And that's the only thing to do. Is to find the lava castle. You can see these little bugs are busy trying to get onto the ship, can't you? Yeah. Oh, come on, get off me. No, I'm completely... This is it's not the biggest of places yet. I am distinctly lost. Amazingly enough. Let's try and get our bearings. So that's where we came in. That isn't. That's camera 2. What depth? There. That's where our base is, over there. What depth are we at the moment? 1200 meters. Okay. Let's see if we can find our way back into here, into the center. And as it stands at the moment, we'll just go back to towards our lowest base, and we'll start all over again. We'll come into here and have another go, because right now I've completely lost my bearings with everything. And until I get my bearings back, then not going to get anywhere, really. Not get anywhere at all. I really need to. And it's a bit difficult getting in, and there's one little place which you just sort of can sink down, and it all becomes quite obvious. Right, okay, so this starting to look somewhat familiar, because this is the passageway up to those cameras. Right, okay, I recognise the falls here. So let's turn round. Keep. See if we can get this boat to turn round. Here. Are you going to turn round? Yes. Right, so now then, this is going back into the lava, the central lava castle area, and now with a bit of luck we should find the lava castle. Now if we do that, then we will know that it's southeast, southeast it said, didn't it? Let's just quickly review what it told us. It said the primarily is in the volcanic area connected to this cave system southeast of this position, which is the which was the so we're in a nice volcanic area, so which was good. And you're looking for the lava castle, and you just go round the lava castle, keeping it on your right hand side, and we should find the hold, the center of the universe that we're looking for, quite honestly. So far we're not getting there, are we? Look at these things, they're all over you like a blooming rash. No, they're not. They've all gone away because they don't. And then they come straight back again. Go away. Um, that looks hopeful. It really does. But the bit he's finding is actually the lava, and there is a lava lake, as it were, a lava river going towards this, and that's what we have to find. But I need to find that lava castle again. I wonder if that's it. Oh, there it is. There's the lava castle. Yeah, it's the lava castle. So if we go round this, what we should find is we should find the alien hole, the way in, as it were, which we've already been to. But that's the lava castle for sure. Absolutely infested with warpers around here. Yes, you see now. There's the way in to the lava castle there. So southeast of this position, east. That's northeast, and then southeast. In theory, it should be somewhere over, sort of here. Oops, no. We're sort of, that's southeast there. So it's sort of over there, but deeper. So that's suggesting down there, but I think we've already been down there, and we've not got anywhere, which would be a right pain. You see, because it ain't happening. It really isn't. And even if you go down there, there is nothing. Because we've done that. And it just doesn't lead to anything. Much as it suggests it should do. And we are heading the right direction. The passageway doesn't actually come out, it becomes a dead end. As we see from here, becomes a dead end. So that's useless, it really is. And it doesn't seem to go down there, it as it should do. So we'll pull back out of here exactly the way we went in. And raise up a bit now. So we should come back to the entrance to the to the cave. Yes, there we've got it. Yeah. That's the entrance to the alien power plant again. We know that goes over there and doesn't go anywhere. So let's have a look here. See if there is a hole. I know, I've been in said hole. It doesn't go over there. Yeah, well, we're getting there, I hope. Is this it? This is more lava going down here. It's all very difficult, all very, very difficult. I don't know, to be honest. We've left the lava castle behind us, so... And I've not got my river of lava that should be taking us to the center of the world. Really, I do need to keep the I need the ship to go with us, but it's finding the hole in. It takes the. There's the lava castle again.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yes, so right, okay. So let's go and get some more fluid.
Vital signs stabilizing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right? The trouble is, I suppose, when you've only done these things once, then oh, did you notice the warpers warping away those fishy things with the hands because they're obviously infected? Well, good stuff, eh? Oh well. Well, there's still somebody with me, so that's rather gratifying. Where were we? Right, so there was that. Uh, there's got to be somewhere, somewhere where there's a hole. I know there's a hole down here somewhere. Somewhere there's a hole that's Poseidon-sized. There's no bloody signpost going to it, unfortunately. You can't see it. Tell you where the damn thing is. It just ain't bloody obvious. Otherwise we'd be in it rapidly. Everything is just so red. Oh Lord. No, I'm completely lost. I really am. As to where I've got to go here now. It's just got to non-obvious. Very fortunate to have the heating, the regeneration from hot liquid. That's of power, that is, because that at least keeps the means I'm not going to run out of power. That in itself is really quite quite useful. Oh, I know you don't want to make it too easy to find, but you know, you don't want it to make it so you can't find the damn thing at all. And so far, not exactly finding it at all. I completely lost that huge sea dragon creature that was causing us a problem. I really don't want to get out of my don't want to get out into my prawn suit, because that's just not going to help at all.
Seek fluid intake.
It's just not going to help at all.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's just not going to help at all. And you can see I'm just stumbling around here trying to find my way and getting nowhere fast. I got back to this damn caldera thing again, and this is no good, because this isn't going to find me the this doesn't get what I want, which is my vessel with me. It's through there. See that hole there? That's where I want to go. I can get the prawn soup, what I can't do is get this through there. This got to go through there, and it ain't gonna go through there. It just isn't. Oh, here we go again.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
There you go. That's what, well, maybe this does go through there. Let's have a go. No, don't. What am I doing? Get back into the piloting the sub. Yep, this is it. This is what I want. Okay. We won't come out this way. I've got a slightly different way out, but this will take us exactly where we want to be. We come in through here. I just couldn't find that way in. I knew there was a way in here, and we're going over there. Because you can see there's a base tower there. And there. And excellent, right, well we're really making it in now. We're at sort of maximum depth now. And we come into to land here at the facility. And we can now, there we are, we've got another sea dragon here. Right, so that should do the trick. Right, leaves us on 99% power.
Engine powering down.
Turn the engine off, and we are good to go. Right, okay, so we're going to want we're going to want another blue tablet with me, so we must take this with us. A blue tablet. No. There we are. Orange tablet, won't need that. A blue tablet is 2 kyanite and an iron cube. So, let's go up and get the kyanite out of Peter. 2 kyanite. 1, 2, and an iron cube. Right, okay, that's fine. So let us now make a blue tablet for ourselves. So we've got 2 with us. A blue tablet. We're going to need at least 1, if not a couple. How many purple tablets do I have with me? 1. Let's take a second one. Purple tablets again are 2 diamond and an iron cube, aren't they? Two diamonds and an iron cube, yes, that's right. So let's take an iron cube. Then we've just got to make sure we've got the necessary bits with us. We'll need ion cubes, but we already have those, and we'll be able to get, honestly, we'll be able to get quite a few more at the inside. So here we are. Let's just check what's around us. Power's at 100%, which is good. Everything's looking good from the bottom. There's another one of those sea dragony things on the top. So we just need, because he'll attack us, but he's so good. There's our cutie fish. Alright, but everything's looking good here. We haven't got any stick-ons, which is excellent. So let us go in, get into the base pretty quick. So we're going to drop out, and in we go. Where's our cutie fish? Pick him up. Oh, he's obviously, we can't pick him up anymore, so. Right, so we're inside now, so we can now put, insert the blue tablet. That's the first one that we need. Right, so we are in.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Right, so this sort of iron cube thing here, we can drill that up, get 3 iron cubes, and when we walk back, that will go back up again, and it'll create a whole load more. So that's always useful here. Right, so there's another data terminal. This is data about the enzyme project. According to translated data logs, the indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna outside via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When the quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. Right. So, we've got data here which we can scan through and so on. So, preserved fetus. This is the fetus of a sea empress here, which they tried to hatch early, actually. So that wasn't too clever. That didn't do the job very well. But anyway, where are we? Where's our little prawn? Yeah. Now then, we've got various artifacts here, which is just part of the story. But more the point is we've got a whole load of control gates here, which we're all going to have to go through to pick stuff up. We're going to need. Ow! We're going to need an iron cube. Put the iron cube in there. We're going to have to come back to these because we're going to need to go and get the 4 things that 4 bits of plant to make hatching enzyme. So let's go through and we'll come back to these 4 gates because another 3 to activate. We'll go and talk to the Sea Empress now, and take it from there. As you see, we'll need another blue tablet here, which this is why I bought another one. Right, okay, so now we can go into here. This is the primary containment facility. In here, and in we go, and we go meet the Sea Empress herself. Hello! Here we are. Here she is.
Are you here to play?
Yes, I'm here to
Others
play.
came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, great.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Right, so what we do is we come down here. And this is where we go to. And we can insert an ion cube. Have I got one? No, but I have one here, don't I?
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare plant-like life form, which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
I haven't
My
got to...
young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom. They could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Right, okay, so I need a drink, which I happen to have. There we are. We'll need another ion
Vital
cube.
signs stabilizing.
So she's now blown away the sand to a gate here, which allows me access to the gate control. I can now insert an ion cube, like that, which now,
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
hatching enzyme. So she's given us a new blueprint, which is the hatching enzyme.
Blueprint acquired.
And that is up here. So we're going to need samples of various things. Now only one of these things are here, and amazingly enough, that's indeed why we've got the gates, because they lead to each of the areas where the things are. One of them is in here, and it's in this little groove here. And there it is there. So we need a sample of that. So we get that, we've got the first thing. So if we look at our hatching enzyme, we've got the sea crown. So now we need to go out and go round the various places to get some hatching enzyme. But so we will now leave here and go and get the 4 bits of thing that we need. And we will be back, darling. So we have to hop up these and then it gets a bit fun trying to get across, but we do in the end get there. Now you'll notice the bone sharks aren't actually having a go at us now, which is rather nice. And then we have to jump up onto there, which is where we came in. Onto this, and then we got to get out of here, which is harder than it looks, actually. But it's blooming. It is hard work getting it out of here, but you do manage it in the end. And then you can and then we're away. Okay, now so we can go through these gates that we opened, and we will find the things that we want with luck. So we've opened this one already, so we'll go through this gate. No, we didn't go through.
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
No, it was this one, wasn't it? That we put the gate in already. Right, so we can just wander through here, take our suit with us, and we'll go and find out which bit of which of those 4 plants that we need to find is located. Right, so we follow the path out of here. No! Come on. Oh God, this is horrendous. Fell off, unfortunately. There we go. Right, now we can go out of here. Follow the little lights across. And this will eventually lead us out through one of these doors, and we will find out where we are. And there's what we want down there. And we get out of here, get our knife, and we cut that. That's the eye stalk. So looking at that, we've now got an eye stalk seed. So we're going to end up. This is the ghostweed seed is the hardest one to find. Now, where did we jump down from? Oh, there. That'll do. Right, so we can now go back in here, follow the lamp trail back to the gate, and so it kind of makes sense as to why there's you know, the 4 gates now, because this is the hatching enzymes. They were nearly there, but not quite. So we were nearly, that was nearly good. Right. We've probably got time to go and do one more before we end up having to go back to the boat to get some water. There. Right, okay, so we've completed the first one. Right, so we missed that one out, and we go into this room here. And we don't quite make it. No, it's not quite. The jets aren't that good for this out of water. Take an ion cube, put it into there. This will open us another gate, and through we go again, and we hop back into the prawn, and then we go. Off we go. Now we're looking for something else. Now. Now again we just follow the path out. And by the look of this, I think this is going to be the yes it is, the Lost River. So we've got the green bits here. So we're going to be looking for ghost weed. Because we're going to be looking for ghost weed here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a beacon here, because I can't remember. Then we're going to put it return, we call it. So that I can easily get myself back. Yeah, go away, go away, go away. You don't like that. We've got to find the ghost weed. And what does the ghost weed look like? The ghost weed looks like a liar, if you like. So that's what we're going to be looking for. And we're going to be looking for a ghost weed sample. You don't quite know where you're going to find it, because it's not called ghost weed for nothing. So we're going to have a little fly around to see if we can find it. We've got ghost leviathans there hanging around, which don't really help. And we've got to just find it. Find this stuff. Now, we might be lucky and find it fairly rapidly. And of course there's a bloody warper. All I need is that at this time of the moment. Now you can understand why I've put a beacon there, because I don't know that I'd have found my way back without that. See if there's some down here. Can't see it easily. There we are. There it is.
Calorie intake recommended.
And it disappeared on me. Did you see that? It disappears on you. What a nightmare. So it's in here. It's in here. See, our fluids came. Our need for fluid came back rather sooner than I anticipated. So we're going to have to. We're going to have to go back to solve that issue, I'm afraid. What's going on? Come on. Right, so I'm going to have to go back and then come back here and deal with the ghost weed shortly. Because one thing is I need to have my drink here, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I don't come back here. So we'll come back to this particular, pain in the bottom shortly, once I've gone and got myself some fluid. I think it's the nature of this disease that you actually use quite a bit of liquid straight away. Far more so than food. But we'll go back and get ourselves back on the ship and sort it out, because we need fluid and calories before we get any further. So it was quite a valid thing to do to ensure that we had the had some spare. Sorry, that I put the. Come on, off we go. That I took a beacon and put that down for that one. I knew the ghost weed was the hardest of all, because the damn stuff plays about on you. So I'm going to come out of there. I'm going to come out. Where's my sea glide? Go back in there. There we go. Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Wow. So 1, 2, 3. Nom nom nom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Put the knife in there, and then oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the door. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Plant. I've got fishy with me. I'll go and get some water. Take 2 or 3 bottles of water with me. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Take 3 bottles of water. I'm full up here anyway. I've got 2 of my seeds. I don't need those. I probably don't need more than that in terms of peeper. That's right, fine. So let's drop down here, and let's just drop back into here. Okay, yes, all right, you're happy. And
Welcome aboard, Captain.
right, so we're now sorted again. We're going to try and find that ghost weed. So you've got no excuse for running out of ion cells, because you just grab more. And I'll grab more before we go. So we did that one, and it's this room now. So we'll finish this off now and see if we can go and find that ghost weed. Because that would be grand if we can find the ghost weed. It is the hardest piece of all to get hold of, that's for sure. And away we go. Pity we didn't actually in here, but never mind. Right, okay. When you don't want it, you see it all over the place. But right now, we're not seeing any of it whatsoever. No, he didn't like that. I can't say I blame him, actually. Probably do with some more crystalline sulfur, actually. But no, I haven't seen any of these cave crawlers. I haven't seen any more of the tell you what, let's take that off for the minute, and then I can pick up some crystalline sulfur, because I'm sure I'm going to need a little bit more. As I'm, but we'll do a bit of shopping while I'm here. Hey, that's magnetite. There it is. I'll pick up some of it. Just have to keep a good old eye out for it here. We might see it knocking around. Yes, there's a piece. No, it's gone again. Goodness me. There was a piece over there, and then it's just quietly disappeared. I have to go further down the river till we find it. Oh, we're down here. Look, we've already been here before. This is somewhere where we are aware. I've already been to this part of the world before. Because there's the alien research facility there. Ghost. Oh goodness me, where are we going to find this stuff? You never know. Ah, there they are. There it is. There it is. Got it. Go speed. Right, now then. Because I might well need me grappling hook now. So I'll put my grappling hook back in. Now, so we got to go over there. We just come up and over this. And then we're going to climb up there. And hopefully we get all the way up there without getting caught in the blooming roots. So we'll just hang about here, wait for our legs to charge up, which is going to be it forever because they take forever if they're not on the ground. And now we should be able to just fly up the last little bit and just haul ourselves in. And we got our ghostweed seed. And we've got 400 meters to go to that. And just haul ourselves along at a bit of a rate. And that should get us across here. Get off, come on. And we go in here. Right, okay, so we've got the ghostweed seed, which is excellent now. So we've got 2 more bits to do, which are a lot easier ones in the mushroom forest. Go and get a bit of mushroom. And what have you, and we're almost there. So I don't know, where are we? We're 2 minutes and 12 minutes, 2 hours 12 minutes into this session. We're closing very rapidly on the final result. Yes, it's getting there. All very exciting stuff, isn't it? Right, so that's it. Onwards and hop over the top here. Right, cross over the hall, past that one there, into the first door, which will give us another one, and we'll find out what we're going to see, what we're going to get from this one. Open the storage, get a piece of iron cube out. Insert the iron cube, and away we go. Hop into the prop. Yep, this will deliver us somewhere else on the planet. And then we'll just see where we are, and then I'll know which one of the 2 things we're looking for. This looks very much, yes, this is the mushroom forest. So looking at what we have to find here is a fungal sample and a bulbbush sample. We won't find the bulbbush here. This is the mushroom forest. I'm almost certain of it. Yeah. I'll leave the. Actually, do you know I didn't go and get my beacon, but there's my mushroom tree here. Well, take the first one. Take the sample. Got that back. And then back into here. I can tell I've got it now because the fungal sample is green. We've got 1 more door to go through and we will have everything. That's good. And we go back down to here and go through our gate. There we are. And that was nice and simple. You see, by comparison to the ghostweed is such a nightmare. This is dead easy. And then out the door. And come out of here. Missed this one out because this is just a scan, room which we can go and scan in. It's for story. We're kind of just getting on with this now. Yes, don't sit on me. Grab a piece of that, put that in there, and we're looking for the bulbbush sample. So, Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do is we can do now. This is an ideal time to mend the prawn. You never know when those extra percent will be necessary, so just to mend it. Right, here we go again. We're nearly there. Very nearly there. So, here we go. Right, okay. Follow the little green lights. On the way out of here. And we come to our gate here. And oh look, it's daylight, and that's exactly what we want, which is a bulb bush sample. So we go bulb bush sample, and that should, when we look at this now, complete everything. So job's done. About face, in we go. Follow the green light for, you know, because that's, as Jingle says, is the Space Vikings light. Voila, we've done it. Okay, so we've got everything to make a hatching enzyme. Job done. Voila. Hop down to the door. Right. We've finished here. We've got to go and make the hatching enzyme now. I tell you what, we'll just have a little bit more iron cube, just because you never know. And I've got to make ion cells and so on for things, I might as well have the necessary iron cube. There we are. Right. Right, okay, and here we go again. Voila! And we can now go to here and go hatching enzyme. Lovely. Now while I'm here, have a bottle of water. That opening me off, and we have a couple of peepers. There we are. Take one of those. Job done. Right, okay, so now let's go and hatch the little ones, shall we? Now we will leave, and we'll take the Cyclops back with us, which there is a way out. You saw I've opened a gate already in here, which would be great for the youngsters to go through. But we can't get our, obviously we can't get our Cyclops in here and through that gate, and I don't want to leave it behind, so we won't do that. And there she is, she's waiting for us. And so we come through, and she's waiting for us to come back with the hatching enzyme, which is exactly what we've done. So we will now come back and we'll grab our hatching enzyme. well, we don't need to. We've got that. So insert hatching enzyme, and we're away. There we go. Look, there's the little babies. There we go, the little babies. They're all. We scan them, and they're all heading towards Mummy. Look. There they are. Oh look, she's doing her babies. She's seeing her babies. They've hatched her babies for her. Oh, and she's not well.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Right, time for a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
So there you go. I'm cured. Yay! I'm cured. Right. So, in which case we are now complete here. Now the little ones have gone out through that gate, and they're by the enforcement platform.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And so we are going to come out and go leave this place now, because our job is done down here. We're going to go and get Cyclopsy, and we're going to leave the leave the center of the Earth, because no need to be here anymore. And once we've completed our journey out, then we'll go and complete the rocket, and our job, as they say, is finished. So there we go, up onto here. No, that didn't work. Never bloody works. Right, okay. So we've done here now. We've got enough iron cubes with us. So now we may now depart and head back to base. Like that. Right, okie dokie. So in here we've got you know, a good daffy of that. We've got some kyanite. We've already got the kyanite we need back at base for the ship, but we've always got some spare. So now it's just time to motor on out of here. We've got one hanger on, who's knocking around, but he's not going to be affecting our power too much at all. We'll just knock him off though. And well, that's it. We go out that way. So let's turn the engine on, and away we go. Right, we'll go for silent running because of him. Now I really don't mind what's happening to me. We came in through those holes, but we're going to go out through these holes here. And this should take us out all the way. This is what I was trying to find on the way in, but yes, this is exactly the way in I was looking for, but I'm damned if I could find it. It's typical, isn't it? Right, so that's where I've managed to leave a beacon over there, but that doesn't really matter. Yep, you can see dead straight out, real easy. That was what I was looking for. It was really easy. Okay, so we are running on silent running just to make sure that we don't have any issues at all with the with the big sea dragon, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called now. You can't exactly go and scan these things easily, but the one thing is I can now hop about in front of warpers and they won't actually pay any attention to me, which is really quite nice. Oh look, he's behind us. There he is, look, see? He spits a whole load, but because we're running on silent running, we're not really worried about us, thankfully. We might come across that beacon on the way back, you never know. Never can tell with this with this whole episode of how this goes. Just got to find our way out of here. That should be easy enough. I think I can now safely come off silent running. No, I want to carry on driving. Carry on. up here, and I think if we just turn ourselves up into here, we should be on our way back. And everything should be good to go. 600 meters, yeah, straight ahead. Difficult to see, really. There you go. Let's get this sort of shadowy bits. This is where the sonar is quite useful, but that actually does use a lot of power from the battery of the machine. And it isn't necessary to use all that power. So here we go. Yeah, we're coming out of here really well indeed. Through here, and there we have it. We've just skimmed down, and our base will be in front of us. God, no, was getting back here, no problem whatsoever. Dead simple, really easily. We came back, hardly a care. So there we are. There's our basic base down here. Now we can just hop over there, and I don't quite know what else we needed, but we've achieved everything here now.
Emergency power only.
Emergency?
Oxygen production offline.
Right, okay, so there we are. We can have a drink of water. So I wonder why that's unpowered. How very strange. Why is that unpowered? That's these that's these power conductors. That seems to have stopped working. Can't be on the limit.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
A bit of gold. Excuse me. And a bit of titanium. And I know it's not necessary, but it's just sort of curiosity, really.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Warning, emergency power only.
So, there you go. I do notice this in the game, that occasionally this becomes a bit suspect, if you like. The power thing can be a bit of a pain. But now we got that's better. That's all up online, and one emergency base is present and correct. No water in the base, so there we go. But it's going to grow some more. Not that we'll need it anymore. Quite honestly, that's us finished with this base. We don't need to pack it up. I mean, I could do, but we'll leave it there. So if anybody comes along after us and thinks, Now they find the Degassi base. Now they'll find the Aurora bases, won't they? So off we go. Off we go indeed. So we take our leave of the, and we go now into the Lost River, but into the blue section of the Lost River, and then we cut through here. And we'll have the cove tree. Now you'll see ghost seeds everywhere, amazingly enough. Right, so I can't think where it was we went in. Wasn't it there, wasn't it? Yeah. Was it there? That's our base. That could well be. That's where we came back, so we won't worry about that. We'll just be heading off over there. And just keep going, and we'll just keep climbing up and leaving this wonderful wonderful scenery scape behind us. And as we head towards the surface and work our way out. Oh, we got one of those bugs with us. Get off. Right, so we got rid of him. Now we're going to get out of the hot water soon, and we'll stop charging the boat. Not that that's a big issue really now. Because job done. Hey, thank you very much, Project Alpha. I really appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. There you go. Hope you've been enjoying it. Nearly made it out. Nearly made it out. We're just working our way out of the caves, past the Alien Research Center. It's all revealed. We managed to find the cure. That's just because we were nice to the lovely Sea Emperor. She just wanted her babies to grow, so she just she was nice, and we helped her. So she helped us live, which is just as well. And here we go. No, we're obviously going that way, because that's one way. Yeah, that's our base. That's the one we're heading for. Before now, in this, I've come from that direction. There's another way in. As far as I can recall. bugger.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
That'll neutralise him. Hopefully he goes away now. Yes, we've left him behind. That's good. So now I've got to repair. I've got 3 bits of damage to go and deal with, all on the lower part of the ship. One. So that's that bit. There's a piece there, and a piece there. And that's it, we've repaired the ship. Okay. Now we carry on finding our way out of here. Right, so the ship is now completely clear. We've managed to get away without needing any fire this time, which is even better. So we're going on here. Off we go. See, now it's cold enough that we're not charging the batteries anymore on the boat. So right, okay. So this is the alien research and the skull down there. So we're well on our way out now. Doing very well. I must admit, I was starting to forget where I was. No, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's holes here. That's good. There's a hole here. There we are. Look, the balls, blue balls are coming back again. That's all looking very, very good. Of course, we're going to go past the. We come out, and there's the Degrassi sea base here. Bye bye, Bart. Paul, whatever it is, Paul the idiot. There we are. But there we are. That was their deepest sea base. So we're heading past that. Round past here, and then not quite yet, but just here I think it is, and we can then start to go up and round here, and we should be able to exit across the valley, and there we have it. We've worked our way out, which I think is brilliant. We've made it. Wunderbar. Got to watch out for him. I'm ready to, if he fancies coming in, which he does, and he's doing that, so I've put the thing on, he attacks us and doesn't get anywhere. We'll just float up to the surface now. And there's our base. So we've made it all the way out to here now. Well,
Emergency power only.
so that habitat's now on emergency power, which is probably exactly the same reason as the other one. I'll tell you what, let's go and put the lights on. I can't see what I'm doing. There's a bit of gold. There's a bit of titanium. There's a bit of titanium. Hungry. Thirsty. That's it. Job done. There's the habitat. Yeah, so wasn't this also running on electric power?
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yes, I'm sure this was. Oh no, this is a bio one, isn't it? So 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's it. Job done there.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Right, so we just pinch the water from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all it was. Job done. Excellent. Right, so and here's our other little sea moth. This was the basic one that we got. Isn't our that's
Welcome aboard, Captain.
that's Sharon, not Samantha. Right, so where's Poseidon gone? There you are, Poseidon. We're in the very last stages of the game now, so let's
Captain, all systems online.
let's get this show on the road. Bang.
Standard.
Let's get this thing up and away. Get ourselves up to and the Neptune, and away we go. Let's climb up to the surface. We've got a rocket to build. There we go. Whee! Kasploosh. And let's not worry about a bit of extra electricity. We've done everything we need to do. We just need to leave this game behind. So there's the back end of our of Aurora, the crash ship. We've had everything off that. There's our rocket base. Yeah, and we're coming up rapidly on our base. We've done really well, you know. 20 sessions, about 2 hours each. That's not bad. So I'm very, very happy with our results. So there's our base here. Which we can see beneath the waves, and that's that done. Come in, finish with the engine.
Powering down.
Well, we're done. Now, the rocket base. The Neptune fuel reserve. We need 2 ion power cells and 4 crystalline sulfur. Well, we're not going to need this ship anymore. So, I'll take that one. That's an ion power cell. And there's an ion power cell. Don't need it anymore. 4 crystalline sulfur. So we can just climb down here, down the back. Never did use this any of this area for storage. Never needed to. Hello, Peter. Bye bye, Peter. Crystalline sulfur, 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bits of kyanite, wasn't there? 4 bits of kyanite and a plasteel ingot. Right, so titanium. 1, 2, 3. How much have we got here? That's 8, 9, 10. Right, so let's convert that. 1, 2. Now we should have enough to make a titanium ingot. Plasteel was 2 bits of lithium. 1, 2, 2 bits of lithium, so we make our plasteel ingot. And we just needed 4 bits of kyanite, which we've got in here. No, not in that one. In that one. No, not in that one either. In that one. No! I'd already taken some out, haven't I? But just take it straight out the prawn. It's in the base if I really need it. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, job done. La 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 la. Oh, it's daylight. Excellent. Right, excellent. Let's climb up the ladder. Here we go. Right, so now we can build that bit. And it's just going to leave us the top to do. And that's it. We have one more job still to do. We have to go and disable the gun. So we'll build our capsule, which is just about to be done. There's our rocket motor done now. So now we've got this, which is the Cyclops shield generator, a plasteel ingot, enamelled glass, and a computer chip. Right. So 1 enamelled glass, 1 plasteel ingot, 1 computer chip, and there we have it. Right. So, right, so let's
Welcome aboard, Captain.
right, so we should have, hopefully we've got a bit of quartz in here. Quartz, 1, 2, yeah, so that'll make glass. Go away with that. Right, so there should be in here somewhere, I'm sure I've got a stalker tooth. I could have sworn I've got a stalker tooth in here somewhere. Was it on board the Cyclops, I wonder? Batteries all over the place here, isn't there? Maybe it's in the maybe I've got a stalker tooth in here. No. 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 Yes. Right, so now we can make our bit of glass. Glass and then enamelled glass, because that's what we need for the rocket top is enamelled glass. Enamelled glass. We need a computer chip, which is table coral, gold, and copper wire. Copper, 1, 2, copper wire, gold, 2 table coral. Oh, I had copper wire in there already. Right, so copper wire, computer chip. Right, our cockpit now requires a plasteel ingot and a shield generator from here. So plasteel ingot for 8, 9, 10. Just got enough titanium to do that. I'll have to go down and get the lithium, won't I? Right, so now we can make our plasteel ingot, which now means all we now need is the Cyclops shield generator, and our Cyclops doesn't need a shield generator anymore because we're finished with Cyclops and the shield generator. So we can take the shield generator out. We're good. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Reginald out of here because he no longer needs to be in here. Go out here, and we're going to release the Reginald because he's no longer needing to swim around in the tank. Poor little boy has been on his own all this game. Nom, drink. Right, okie dokie. Where's my cuddle? Where's my cutie fish gone? We've lost him. He's gone. Never mind. We've had him and we played with him and it was good fun. So here we go. The last piece of the rocket to go. That's it. And there we have it. The very last bit. So before we can take off, we've now got to go and disable the gun, which we will go and do. And we're almost there. Right, so let's that's it.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Neptune 1 rocket online, yes, yes, yes. Yes, very nice, very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you, super. I want to get on climb the ladder. Thank you, I'm excited, yay! Let's have our last ride in Samantha.
All systems online.
Let's now go and disable the gun. Which is excellent. Here we go. We'll go in through the moon pool because that will save fiddling around. We don't need to do anything more because the control room's at that sort of level. So we'll just go in that way. And now I don't fear the Reaper, not the Reaper. I do fear the Reaper Leviathans are still around. We've managed to not tangle with one this whole game, thankfully, because they are pretty nasty. Although I have to say, if one gets hold of you with this, in its jaws, as long as you've got that on, the electric shock really does say, he goes no, and lets you go. So you, whereas normally he'll just bite you to death in almost one go, With this now on board, you kind of live. That's a very important piece of kit for the Seamoth, actually, is this perimeter defense. I highly recommend it. There are also, there's more modifications and upgrades than there are slots. And yes, some of them have their uses, like having, you could have additional carrying capacity, but honestly, being able to defend yourself from bone sharks and the like, because the Seamoth is pretty fragile as submarines go. So you really do want to ensure. Where the heck is that island? It's over there. It's over there. You really do want to ensure that you don't, you don't lose it. So being able to defend yourself from things is quite vital, really. And it's well worth keeping this to hand. Oh, here we are. It's on our right. Here we are. No, that's the bloody ship. Yes, there's the island. There it is. Yes, we're approaching it. So there's the enforcement gun, which is something that we want to get. We now want to get rid of. Sun's going down. In fact, no, the sun isn't going down. What we've got here going on is an eclipse. Yeah, that happens from time to time, and so you think it's night time, but it isn't. So now we're going to dive down here towards the meat of the enforcement platform, and as we go down here, you'll see that we should come across all the little sea emperors down here. They'll be around. And you can see here's the gate that they came through. This is the gate. We could just pop back if you like. See, look, here's all the little sea emperors. Hello. Hello, fellas. Hello. Look, you can see there's enzyme 42 knocking about all over the place here. Yeah, see, there's concentrated enzyme 42. It's everywhere. These little fellas have oh, there's water in there. These little fellas have left it everywhere. We could go back here and go and see Dead Mummy if we wanted to. That's the way back to Dead Mummy, but we need to turn that gun off because we can't leave. And it's the penultimate job for us to do now is to turn that gun off. This bay, by the way, is big enough to take the Cyclops. Right. Okay. So we've now come out of here. We come in here and we go running up here. Because we're in a hurry, we want to get this over and done with. So we can now run all the way up here. Run all the way up here. Run all the way up here. Because we've opened it all up already, we don't have to open anything up anymore. We're at the control room again. And here we are. The control room of the gun. Interact. Here we go. Ow! Ow! Right, we're not infected. It shuts down. We're done. The whole facility turns off. That sound, of course, is the gun turning. And if you remember, that was the sound it used that it made after it shot down the sunbeam. So that's a very encouraging sound. Well, hey, here we go. Into the Seamoth, whiz round, out the door. And go down and say goodbye to the baby sea emperors if they're still here. They might well have dispersed now because we've come along to see them. They hang around generally while we come and see them, and then they're gone. So let's go up to the surface. And here we have it. We get to the surface, and there's the gun. There's the gun. It's now disabled, no longer sticking upright in the sky. It's now all it's all folded down, which is excellent news because now we are able to. If only I could find where I just done with my Seamoth. There it is. We are now able to proceed on back to our rocket and go home. Because there you go. Job's a good one. La, la, la. Whoops! We don't want to crash, though, do we? No, we just tear across here as fast as Seamoth will go. In its very last journey. And our adventure is over, which I think is absolutely amazing. This is why I'm making it. Well, this is a 3-hour-long session, really. I should have stopped, but I've just got. What the heck? Let's finish this off. Let's just do this, eh? Let's just do this. And say goodbye to the planet. And there we are. It's been quite an adventure. It's had its moments. Died a few times. But no, not too many. I might run this again in hardcore mode, I suppose. In which case, you die once, and the whole thing you've dead. You're dead completely. You get one shot. It's the other way of playing, which is kind of fun. There you have it. Oh, there's the planet going across. So. We've got 6 things to consider to take to give to somebody else who is going to do the game. So we'll just have a quick look at our inventory and decide what we're going to give them. And here's our rocket. Let's just go and ditch the craft into the bay, so it's here in case anybody else wants it. It never comes along to the planet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, be the last time you're going to welcome me on board. No more radio messages, no nothing. So let's have a little look at everything we've got. What are we going to give somebody that is going to be useful? We'll give them a purple tablet, shall we? Tell you what, something that is very useful is a stasis rifle. we're going to give them 6 things, so we give them a couple, some decent water, a couple of bottles of water, a purple tablet. Let's see if there's anything nice in here. Yes, let's take some hydrochloric acid, some polyaniline, and that they'll find useful. A cured peeper, yes, that could be nice as well. So, and give them some water, because quite honestly, water is all very useful. I don't know if there's anything in here that would be of any use. Oh yes, give them an ion cell, an ion cube, which will be very, very useful. And actually the prawn suit grappling arm would be very useful too. So there we are, we've got various things. Let's go. Time to go home. Time to go home. We've done our job here. It's time to go home. The sun's shining. It's a lovely day. So let's go home. Let's get the elevator to home. Up we go. So bye-bye 4548B. It's been nice knowing you. Knowing you nice. In we go. We turn the power on.
Auxiliary power unit online.
We turn the communications array on.
Communications systems array active. Pressurizing hydraulics.
There are, of course, cabinets. That's the centre part. There are cabinets which we can take things on, but kind of irrelevant, really. Right, so here we go to boot up the primary CPU.
Primary computer systems active.
Right, and then we can prepare a time capsule. You don't have to do this. You don't have to launch one. If you can do if you want. As well. Second time around. Hope you enjoy it as much as we did on the stream. Second time around, hope you enjoy it as much. Right, empty. So now we can put in some useful things like the ion cell, polyaniline. These are things that unless they find them very late in the game, this will really help get on with things. Let's have one water. Let's give them the grappling arm, something that could be very useful. Back. An image, so let's just put that in as an image. There we go. Back, and submit on rocket launch. So we submit on rocket launch. Select. Okay, that's it. Second time around. There we go. What do you mean status not valid? Back. Because it's valid. It doesn't like it for some reason. I don't know why. Status not valid. Submit on rocket launch. Yeah. Requires title. Oh, title. Oh, here we are. Yes. Well. Enjoyed. Yet again. There we go. Valid. Right. Excellent. So,
Time capsule ready.
okay, fine. So now we can activate life support.
Life support systems online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Well, there we go. What more can I say? It's time to go home and leave the game. So settle in, guys. Let's enjoy the ride. It's time to finish
Ready to launch on your
Subnautica.
command, Captain.
Launch.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
1. Boom.
Time capsule jettison. Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
Bit reminiscent of the way down, but there we go.
Clear.
Here we go.
Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Have a little, very careful. You'll see that's we're obviously looking at bits of us, but we're going to see a new biome which is coming up, and that is the Arctic biome,
Nearest interstellar phase
which
gate.
is just coming up, and we'll be seeing that in a future
Ion
release.
boosters in 3, 2,
There's the Arctic biome, and then we're gone. And the journey is complete.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
And there we are. Subnautica is done. And so is this series. So all I can say, guys, is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed it. It's been excellent fun playing the game for you. And playing it for me, of course, second time through. I've really enjoyed it. So if you haven't got the game, I'd get it because it's really worth it. So take care. See you again soon, and bye bye from me.